Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
Oil prices have jumped to their highest since 2022 after a report that the US military was set to brief President Donald Trump on new plans for potential action in the Iran war. Brent crude rose by almost 7% at one point. It comes as reports surfaced US Central Command had prepared a plan for a wave of short and powerful strikes on Iran to try to break the deadlock in negotiations. Around 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas usually passes through the Strait of Hormuz, and the conflict has sent global energy prices soaring. US prosecutors have accused the sitting governor of Mexico's Sinaloa state, Ruben Rocha Moya, of conspiring with cartel drug traffickers. Rocha Moya, who hails from the party of the Mexican president Claudia Sheinbaum, is charged alongside 9 other current and former Mexican government officials. In response, the Mexican government released a statement saying the US documents requesting the group's arrest and potential extradition lacked sufficient evidence. President Donald Trump has announced the US is studying whether to reduce the thousands of troops it has stationed in Germany. His remarks came days after German Chancellor Friedrich Merz suggesting the US had been humiliated by Iranian negotiators. In his post, Trump said he was studying and reviewing the possible reduction of troops in Germany, with a determination to be made over the next short period of time. The US has a significant military presence in Germany, with more than 36,000 active duty troops assigned to bases across the country as of last December. King Charles and Queen Camilla have laid flowers at the September the 11th memorial in New York in a somber moment during their state visit in the United States. It is the first time that the royal couple have been to the site, which remembers the nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives in the attacks of 25 years ago. They met families of those who died and talked to some of the first responders involved in the rescue attempt, with New York's Mayor Zoran Mamdani and former Mayor Michael Bloomberg among the dignitaries present. China will ban the sale of drones in Beijing and require permits to fly them under new rules that take effect on Friday. Drones and key components will be prohibited from being sold, rented or brought into the Chinese capital. Drone owners will also be required to register their devices with the police. China has gradually tightened regulations on drones in recent years, with authorities citing public safety concerns. Drones and flying taxis are part of the so-called low-altitude economy. In some Chinese cities, drones are a common sight used for food delivery, agriculture and cleaning buildings. Kenya's Sebastian Sawe has returned home to joyous scenes after becoming the first man to run a marathon in under 2 hours in competitive race conditions.
There's a bit of history maybe in the offing here. They said it couldn't be done. Absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like that.
His incredible achievement at Sunday's London Marathon is being celebrated in Kenya, where officials welcomed him home amid a crush of cameras at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi. His parents were also present to greet him days after the 31-year-old achieved the holy grail of marathon running by smashing the 2-hour barrier in a race with an official time of 1 hour 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
I am happy about this good day.
That
you came to celebrate with me. I did not expect it.
Sebastian Sawe did what he did, absolutely clean. So it's possible to run very fast, clean, without doping, absolutely. As you know, Sebastian has decided to undergo an intense anti-doping protocol. He's probably the first athlete who has ever asked for it. So it's absolutely possible to do incredible things in a very honest, straightforward way.
And a large statue has appeared in central London that appears to bear the signature of the elusive street artist Banksy. The sculpture of a suited man walking forward off a plinth while carrying a flag with one hand that also covers his face is placed in St James's. It sits on Waterloo Place near statues of King Edward VII, Florence Nightingale and the Crimean War Memorial. Banksy has been scrawled on the bottom of the plinth, leading to speculation the artist is behind it, although there has been no official confirmation.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.